迎回来，我是乔西。5月10号即将上市的《秘境探险4：盗贼末路》，故事背景在《秘境探险3：德瑞克的骗局事件发生后数年，已经从宝藏猎人退休的主角内森·德瑞克，即将踏上一段环球之旅，寻找一段历史阴谋背后所隐藏的海盗宝藏。迫不及待要冒险了吗？让我们先来看看游戏的幕后花絮吧。
Early on, these emails would go out, like the character team, and they'd send these videos, and they'd show like what they can now do with the eyes, or what they can like now get sweat happening on the skin. I'm just like, this is ridiculous, and kind of super rad.
Hey, brother! Watch out!
To see what Uncharted on a next-gen console is going to look like, that was a question we just had to find out for ourselves.
I think the biggest design thing that came out of the new hardware was literally just the bigger spaces.
We have bigger levels than we've ever had before. Maybe 10 times the size, at least, of explorable space.
The challenge for us is, and the thing that's been super hard, is like, how do we give you more choices and make the pacing feel just as intense as when things have been more linear for us? It does introduce challenges as far as telling a very specific story.
Well, you still have point A to point B, you just have different branches now to get there. So you've got 3 or 4 different ways to get there, but you still have to get there. Now, the complexity comes in that every one of those ways has to be thought out and well designed.
And we were able to kind of stick by kind of a core tenet of, I think, of what Naughty Dog's art is all about, which is this handcrafted, this very hand-placed, this very, very directed, every step along the way, kind of composition of art.
We let you have a lot of choices, but it's like, it's moving forward at a very fast pace.
Cut right! Wait, don't worry, I got this! I got this! I don't got this!
We've been able to make the world so much bigger than we've ever been able to make before, and then also, at the same time, improve the detail of any one area. So we've increased the density of detail and the size of the world all at the same time.
So with larger worlds comes larger possibilities, and larger possibilities usually mean more detail. In fact, that's one of the things that we're really shooting for in this game is a higher level of detail on the PlayStation 4 and the experience for our gamers.
So the resolution involved in that requires a lot more work and a lot more thought and a lot more time. It's not just, any old dirt will do. It's a very specific dirt, and how wet is that dirt? How many pebbles are pushing up in that dirt? And you take that consideration and you apply it to everything.
One of the things that I think improved the most from Uncharted 3 to Uncharted 4 is texture resolution. Bigger texture means more detail.
The new hardware just allows us to achieve what we've been trying to achieve the whole time, and that's just believability and complexity.
There's a lot of just passion into all these small details that really shines through, and it's because we really empower people who care to make the difference that they want to make.
Nathan Drake in-game has at least 11 to 12 outfits, and that's just for Nathan Drake. Think about, we have Elena, we have Nadine, we have Rafe, we have Sully, we have Drake's brother.
Everything suddenly needs a level of thought and scrutiny that we didn't have to do before. It makes a much more rich experience, a much more immersive experience, but it takes a lot of time.
Just the quantity of interactable things in the environment. I mean, we really want our jungles and our environments to feel alive. And being able to have hundreds and hundreds of objects that can be destructible and it's moving around.
It impacts gameplay in that, your cover can be destroyed, so you have to move around more. But even outside of that, just seeing all this stuff happening, the screen is so much more alive. The world is much more alive.
Everyone here respects the craft of making a video game, and that why shouldn't every part of this game be the best thing, the best art, the best, have design really be like serious, considered design and crafted experience for the player.
And once that kind of gets into the DNA, it kind of takes over everything. And everybody from the very top to the very bottom, we do have a structure. We're flatter than a lot of places, but we do have a structure. But everybody listens to everybody. And if somebody has a fantastic idea, they're encouraged to just shout it out and people will listen.
That feedback, it's welcome and it's encouraged, and we want that because that kind of format is ultimately going to challenge all of us and challenge everybody to say, like, Can we do better?
What's most important is when you stand back and you look at the whole. And when you're running through the level and you're experiencing and playing through the gameplay, the environments, the characters, the art, it's all there to just support the experience. It shouldn't stand out as the experience.
Hop on! Here, take this!
It's really an interesting challenge. Like, if we do our job right, hopefully people are not going, wow, that's great animation. They're just engrossed and they're believing it.
I think we lost him.
It ain't. We can never, ever come back to this ship.
Add it to the list.
The biggest change we've had in Uncharted 4 would be the use of the head cams and the facial markings, facial animation. For the first 3 games, this has always been hand animated.
Now we're in a unique situation that we're now capturing those actors' faces and we're getting all the great details that brings in, and then we inject the look and feel that we've come to expect from the characters that we know.
Every animator that we hire at Naughty Dog has to be really good with working with motion capture, because a lot of their job will be doing that. But they also have to be a really, really good animator, because when we do need to animate something that we can't capture, it has to look exactly like something that we captured.
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah, I'm looking for my little brother.
Sam?
It's good to see you again, Nathan.
God, Sam.
Oh, all right. Take it easy, take it easy.
Last gen, you'd actually get a black frame between gameplay and cutscene, which would mean it kind of takes you out of the experience. It's a little tell. Okay, now it's just I'm watching something.
So that's been a huge thing that the PlayStation 4 has allowed us to do, that all of our cutscenes are now in-game.
What it boils down to is blurring the line between when do we kind of make this a pure cinematic moment that you just sit back and enjoy, versus actually saying, no, we need you right now, do your thing.
People don't only want to watch passively a story, they want to be able to participate in it.
I think the focus, as always, is what serves the story. And traditionally, and this isn't any different, we try to keep as much of the big action in the hands of the player. So it's not something that you finish something in the game and then get to watch. It's something you get to experience. You reach that point yourself.
What we're trying to do is make them richer, make them more playable, give the player more options within those set pieces. So to have like a really interesting combat encounter with a lot of different options and a lot going on within a set piece that's falling apart all around you.
The gameplay, the environment, the music, everything is coming together to make you as the player feel like you're Nathan Drake and to feel like you're on this grand adventure.
接下来要介绍的一款游戏正在开发中，距离上市还有一段时间，但很多玩家都已经引颈期盼。这款游戏要等到2018年的年底才要上市。到底是什么样的游戏这么吸引人？我们快来看一看。
A new technology has been put into use by the company named Hoxar. A leak of the company's internal forum revealed some information on the potential lethal consequences of this development.
毁灭战士系列开发商 ID Software 共同创办人 John Romero 和 Adrian Carmack 揭露全新作品 Black Room。这是一款集结探索、武器作战等要素且风格残酷的动作射击游戏。玩家将可以用快速及熟练的动作闪避攻击、扫射敌人，体验长达10小时的单人模式，或是合作1对1与竞技场3种多人模式。此外，玩家还可以自己打造地图哦。
Hi, I'm John Romero, and together with Adrian Carmack, we plan to create a new FPS that harkens back to classic shooter gameplay. The name of the game is Black Room.
游戏故事发生在一间世界领先的高科技公司 Hoxar。Hoxar 发明了一种难以区分真实性的全向投影 （holographic 世界），人们将可以在任何时间到任何地点。军事与警察组织在此训练对抗恐怖分子的专家， 而企业也想借此技术制造恐怖或是娱乐性的产品。然而，在测试的过程中 ，Hoxar 的首席工程师 Santiago Sonora 博士发现了令人不安的异常现象：虚拟世界正与真实世界融合，危机同时席卷而来。Blackroom 已于 Kickstarter 上进行募资，预计募集70万美元。游戏预定2018年12月推出。
Adrian and I are incredibly excited to work together again and bring the world another FPS, like only we can create. I've been planning this project for a while now, and it's time to get started. With your help. I'm ready to kill again.
我们再进广告休息一下，等等回来，下段节目中，电玩 CarryMe 将带给大家 SF2 记者会的消息。不要转台，我们马上回来。